Alright boys, let's get started. I do love these intros though. Honestly, the one thing that I think this game does better than any other Call of Duty game is the intro, like when you just like come right onto the map. Like that's cool. I gotta give them credit for that. But so far, my early impression on this game, it's a little bit too campy, and I think that they could adjust the campiness of it by not allowing people to do these lean features like this, right? But that's just sometimes part of Call of Duty, right? And it favors the person that's playing a little bit slower than the aggressor, and I've never liked that in CODs. I think they should always support the person that's playing more aggressive. That makes it more entertaining to watch. It's more enjoyable to play versus people that are sitting back, right? So I mean that's my like initial impressions on this game. Let's go and throw this down. Maybe my teammates can do something if there's a UAV. Honestly, my teammates won't give me any extra points. Well, in terms of like score points for the ammo taken, but you know, I'll just help them out. Most people won't even be able to use their entire clip because this game's time to kill is very fast. One thing that I think is really important. Oh, we just need like 3 or 4 more kills to get the chopper gunner, but taking out the UAV is huge. I feel like I'm doing so much for this team, but you know, sometimes you get potato teammates. It happens. But the Claymore is relatively strong. Of course, it goes for me. I do like the respawn system, where like how it looks, but in terms of the gameplay, which is the most important part of like the game in general, it's just too campy. I feel like I should have gotten that kill. But there's just so many areas in like, houses where you're able to just camp, and I feel like they could improve upon by supporting faster sprint in and out times, supporting faster in and out sights times, and also remove this. This should not be in the game. So I can see I can put a Claymore there and just sit over here and be like, okay, my team's on this side of the map, so they're spawning over here. Right? This guy actually sniped me? Oh. And like the snipers in this game, like they're really slow. So like you won't really see too many people trying to go for quick scopes.
UAV overhead.
Okay. Make something happen with this.
Reloading.
I mean, I like that there's no specialists that I'm dying to, but I'm dying to people camping the very far back in the map, like that guy over there.
Got a personal radar drone ready for escort. Got a UAV on station, ready for flyover.
Did you go through here? Oh, okay. I wasn't actually sure if you can go through all the way back. Let's go ahead and just throw this down. I like how like the ammo pickup works too. That's really bad. I think, unfortunately, I shot the ammo box. I tried to shoot him, but like the ammo box was just kind of getting in my way. How are we doing right here? Oh, that's right. They don't show deaths too in TDM. It's just how many kills do you have? Because you know we don't want to get toxic and have bad players on our team, you know, not be shown. But that's just part of the game. Okay. Calm down here. The screen shake is a little bit much too. And since we already have a UAV up, there's no point in calling mine up. Because UAVs are so important in this game. Because there's no map. What the heck was this guy? Just camping indoors? Oh, okay. He just busted in that door. The door mechanic is kind of interesting. I don't actually mind that. Okay. Go ahead and throw that UAV for everyone. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking... Yeah, it does help out the whole thing, which is definitely nice. But I try to save them versus popping all of them. Kind of cute. Oh, you got 4 more kills for the chopper.
Change your mags.
Be advised, UAV is being Allied cruise missile away.
good.
This is Jaguar 3-0.
Okay, their whole team is over here still.
Beginning flyover. Keep fighting, we got
Okay.
this.
Alright, calling the chopper gunner. It's game over, boy! I mean, like, the game is fun. Dude, we're gonna barely get this. We get, what, 3 kills with this thing? Alright, well, there's the ender of their chopper gunner for the victory royale. It looks like we're 22-0, but they don't show the deaths. I don't know why they actually did that. Like, it's kind of frustrating not to be able to know, like, you know, who's doing bad. Because sometimes, you know, a person with 1 kill might just be camping, right? But, like, I feel like, here's how I feel about the game so far. This is just day 1. Alright. I think that the game definitely has better audio. Visually, like, the small attention to detail, I like it. But, I feel like there's a lot of changes that were completely unnecessary. The removal of the minimap, I mean, for me, like, you know, I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time. I'm gonna, like, go and check out the weapons over here just so, like, we can talk a little bit more about the game. Because I know a lot of people want to know, like, my personal first impressions of the game. I like that they have this idea, right, where you have these different attachments for your guns. Because there's so many, right? It seems so cool. But honestly, because there's a downside, a lot of people won't be wanting to run some of them. Like, a lot of the attachments, look at how many things change aim down sight speed. If any of you guys play competitive Call of Duty, like, you put quick draw and stock on every single thing. The fact that they would make the game even slower than I feel like that it already is, I don't like that. This is aim walking. This is, like, basically strafe. I guess this is default equipped. But then it fixes something else. So, like, there's a give and take with it. And I do like that, right? It is kind of cool, but at the same time, a lot of stuff really caters towards more of a campy playstyle. I don't like that. As far as the field upgrades, the only thing that I can see being actually annoying is stopping power rounds, which actually increases your damage that you'll be dealing. Now, I want to get, like, the bigger score streaks, but I don't think we're going to be able to unlock them because it's just the alpha, and you won't be able to be getting level 30. You can get to level 11, but then it resets you back to 10 when the lobby goes back. So we've maxed levels. So here's my impressions from maxing out on the beta, at least, and it's not that hard to max out on the beta. But as far as the kill streaks and stuff go, I mean, I can always have personal radar and UAV up for the most part of the game because it's not that difficult. But for, like, the young people that maybe can't get these or are newer to Call of Duty and they pick up this game, they're going to be, like, completely lost without this. And I honestly feel like removal of the radar, who asked for this? Like, you know that meme, it's like, nobody. And then, like, you know, Infinity War, yeah, remove the minimap. I still don't think that's a really good decision. I think that maybe if you want to have it in, like, a hardcore mode where there's no radar, that's totally fine. But I think that you definitely need the radar. And on top of that, kill streaks instead of score streaks means people will play objectives less, technically. But, I mean, I usually like to play the ranked. There's no ranked, by the way, in this mode, or at least in the beta. But I feel like it just... Try to make it so you support the people that are playing the objective, right? I mean, that makes total sense. That's how it was implemented in the first place. And then now people are just going to be camping, and this game is a camp fest. The last game that you guys saw wasn't that bad with the camping, but there would be so many times where you will see someone posted up, not moving, throwing down the shield. Okay, this is another thing that can be kind of annoying. The deployable cover where people just... They throw this thing down, and then they aim down sights, and then they do the whole mount system on it. Mount system, please remove that. I think that it is a terrible decision. In Ghost, everyone complained about it. In competitive, it was banned for GBs as well as, I think, larger scale tournaments. Most of them would ban this, like, 100%. There's no reason why they would keep it here. And on top of that, I feel like they really should have just added dead silence in the game. So how it works as far as dead silence goes in this game, it's a field upgrade, but it apparently has a fast recharge time. And if you're doing good, you might be able to keep it up for the most part. But what about the people that, like, you know, aren't going to be so good? They don't want everyone hearing their footsteps. If they want to play and rush around, you have to have dead silence. Like, who removes dead silence as a perk? And as far as the perks go, I wouldn't say there's, like, a crutch perk, but, like, the times that you get flashbanged and just, like, flanked, it seems like some of the perks will help out a little bit with that. But in the let me go to my loadout here. In the beta right now, there isn't you can't just run dead silence, which is, again, my biggest complaint with this game, is that it supports camping more than the aggressor. And I think that there is a balance for, like, making it fair and even, but I always think the person that's playing more aggressive should be rewarded. Why do you reward the person that's literally aiming down sights, not moving? I don't get it, okay? But, I mean, like I said, I mean, we're only in the beta. Things are subject to, of course, change. The time to kill is relatively fast. And I feel like there's a lot of times where if someone's pre-aiming, you just get no chance at being able to fight back. I wish there was a perk that said, if you are running and your opponent shoots you first because you're playing aggressive and they're, like, pre-aiming, you just get, like, additional health. Like, just add that, please, because I just want something to favor the person that's playing aggressive. I mean, yeah, I could run a SMG, but honestly, right now, another thing I want to answer in this video is people are obviously thinking, like, what's the best gun in the game? I honestly feel like the M4A1 is very, very strong. The FAMAS is okay, but, like, overall, this gun just... It's like a very well-rounded gun as of right now, but who knows, maybe things will change later down the line. But I don't want to make this video about what's the best gun. I will be making that very soon. But anyways, that's my thoughts on it. I think that they can really, again, change the way that the camping is oriented in the game, and then I'd be pretty satisfied with this. But anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know your thoughts down below. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And if you're new to the channel here, I'm sorry I complained a little bit, but I mean, I'm just trying to speak my mind so they can definitely fix some of these issues that a lot of us players are facing in the earlier stage of the game before launch, because we all know sometimes games, they just straight up, that's the beta? No, that's the actual game. But anyways, like I said, if you want to see more Call of Duty and other gaming content, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, and you'll definitely see more. But thanks for watching, and peace.